The Pulitzer is awarded jointly to the New York Times for reporting led by Jodi Kantor and Megan Twohey, and The New Yorker.
Winning a Pulitzer Prize is the highest honor in American journalism. And this week, the New York Times walked away with 3, including the Pulitzer for public service journalism.
Among her list of accusations that she and other women were harassed, assaulted, and in some cases, including her own, allegedly raped by movie producer Harvey Weinstein.
Together, The New Yorker and The New York Times uncovered the actions of movie mogul Harvey Weinstein.
How come you were able to break this story after so many years of so many different people trying to and failing to get this to print?
And the paper was also a winner for its work on the exposé of Fox News host Bill O'Reilly, accused of sexually harassing colleagues and guests on his show. O'Reilly, and sometimes Fox News itself, paid the women not to talk about what happened.
Exposing how Bill O'Reilly and 21st Century Fox had paid millions to settle sexual harassment allegations against him.
That's reporter Emily Steele talking about her investigation. O'Reilly famously threatened her over it.
Mr. O'Reilly had told me that if I did anything that he had found untoward, that he would come after me with everything he had.
We caught up with Emily Steele this week in Cincinnati.
So, Emily, let me start with congratulations and the question, who is the first person you call when you find out you've won a Pulitzer for your work?
You know, when I first found out, the first person that I told was my fiance, Dan.
That sounds reasonable.
He's just been, he's just been such a sense of support and encouragement over the past 20 months that we've been doing these investigations. And so he was the first one I wanted to know.
We saw just a moment ago that Bill O'Reilly was pushing back against you, threatening you in essence if you dared to publish this. Tell us more about that and what it was like to try to push this story forward in spite of that.
So Bill O'Reilly threatened me. It was actually in 2015 when I was reporting on allegations and earlier claims that he had misrepresented his reporting on the Falklands War. And so I was calling him for comment. And in the course of that conversation, he said that if I did anything that he found untoward, that he would come after me with everything he had. So then fast forward months later, and there was a huge scandal at Fox News that erupted when the Fox News host Gretchen Carlson filed a lawsuit against Roger Ailes, the former head of Fox News. And we started reporting on Bill O'Reilly and issues of sexual harassment at the network.
These stories, these particular types of stories are notoriously difficult to move forward journalistically because it can sometimes come down to one person's word. You're trying to verify if there's some other record of what took place. Was there a moment for you in this investigation in which you realized you had enough to go ahead?
You are absolutely correct that these stories are extremely hard and extremely difficult. It's really amazing. My colleague Mike Schmidt and I started reporting on this story back in August 2016. So that's a full year before the Metoo movement really erupted on social media and really made it possible for women to feel comfortable to come out with these stories and to feel safe in telling them, and also to feel like they would be heard and respected and listened to. And so what we really tried to do with our reporting was to follow the money and to follow the evidence and to follow the facts. And we were able to dig up a total of 6 settlements that were paid by Fox News or by Bill O'Reilly to women who had made accusations against him. And we know that those settlements total $45 million. And so what that was able to do was create this really strong foundation upon which other women were able to stand and voice their accusations and be heard and be believed. And in the aftermath of that reporting, reporters at the Times kind of got together and realized this is a big deal, this is a big issue. And we started to report on issues of sexual harassment in Silicon Valley. And my colleagues Jodi Kantor and Megan Twohey looked into issues with Harvey Weinstein. And after that, the rest is kind of history.
What a spectacular week for your newsroom. Congratulations to everyone there.
Thank you. Thank you.